Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. The Bulls will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw it to Witowski. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! What a grab and go for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will go to work for the first time today. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a crease, it's Ruskin. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Okay, ready? 2nd down.
The give to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Dances away to buy time. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense lining up for a first down play. A shot toward the end zone, and it's picked off at the goal line. Got some room to run, and they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game, because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
And the Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are...
The expressway is wide open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking for a man. It's Agbana. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Using his feet to buy time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Buffalo, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This should be the last play of the quarter. They go to the ground. Got room at the 35. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the 1st quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
That's caught. It's Fisher. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They knock him down right there.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back. Defense not fooled in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back.
Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 20. And he... Way to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Snowed under by the defense. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Warner's showing press. They want to be physical here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. To the air, it's Agbana. Using his legs to buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the returner is stopped. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quick strike complete. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Smashes through. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Offense in an empty set. To throw, it's Agbana. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Getting some heat. Looking to buy time. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent.
The Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Dropping back, it's Agbana. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Golden Flash racing to the line in the hurry-up. At the 35, he's loose. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all of the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They try to go drop with just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. With the catch, it's Randall. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to throw, it's Agbana. Feeling some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it... And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The golden flashes, headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And now on 2nd down for this offense. They go to the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now,
oh, look out! And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Agbana. Unloads it left. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Agbana. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and